Sit back, grab a handful of memba berries, and conjure memories long forgotten of tabletop fun with friends. Remember the texture of cola-stained character sheets? Remember the sound of dice dancing across a sun-bleached polyvinyl table? Remember the laughter, tears, and utter frustration as a party member is caught stealing, thus initiating combat with the entire town? My name is Misa Perfect, and I would like to welcome you to Rivalon, the host world of Divinity Original Sin 2. For the past 5 years, online programs such as Roll20, Fantasy Grounds, and Epic Table have shifted from relative obscurity to the forefront of the online tabletop experience, allowing friends and family to gather and share in a fantasy adventure regardless of their location in the world. Utilizing modern technologies such as video and audio capture to see and hear each party member, and software to allow for inventory management and even to adjust and populate maps in real time. Through a well-crafted formula, Larian Studios has taken a step above the pen and paper realm, providing a gem of online cooperative roleplay. Starting is simple. Gather your friends, start Discord in Divinity Original Sin. The multiplayer experience begins with deciding on a difficulty level. Each player creates their own character or starts with a preset class. Unless you have extensive understanding of Divinity Original Sin, I highly recommend you stick with a preset until the end of the first act, after which you will have the ability to respec your characters. Some classes work incredibly well together, others however can make your character and thus the entire first act an utter mess. Decide to min-max your party by having someone put points into leadership, another into persuasion, and another into theft, or alternatively, a more realistic setting of everyone putting their points into random civil skills to take care of number one. After all, what would a cooperative role-playing game be without everyone having their own subtle skills and motives? From the opening moments where you and your party members wake, you have the choice to do anything you want. Move as a party, listening in on the conversations of your party members, or move about on your own. Kill anyone, take anything. Decisions do, however, have consequences. What one character learns through conversation is for that character. They can choose to share it with you, just like you can share your pilfered items with them. This, however, comes with a beautiful caveat. Did you notice that your friend has substantially more gold than you have? Do you think he'd notice some of that missing? If you have points in thievery, why don't you find out? That's right, shout out to the original Baldur's Gate. Members stealing from party members?
Oh, I remember.
Divinity Original Sin gives you the freedom to explore Rivlon at your own pace and in any order you choose. That is, of course, if you and your friends can decide where to go or even survive where you do venture in this open world masterpiece. Move as a group or divide your party. Do, however, note that splitting your party in Divinity Original Sin is as great of an idea as it is in any tabletop experience. Go anywhere, kill anyone, steal anything. Roleplay to your heart's content. Just don't get caught in the process or risk the inevitabilities of murdering valuable quest NPCs or entire settlements. Divinity isn't solely about the frequent and highly enjoyable combat experiences. Dialogue choices keep you engaged in the story, providing added spice to a wonderful dish and allow you to be the type of person you want to be. Step up and be the hero, being nice to everyone and usually getting walked on in the process. Decide to be passive-aggressive, insulting and often angering NPCs, or just channel your inner jerk and draw your weapons at the first possibility. My favorite dialogue experience roughly 30 hours in involved offering to bribe someone who identified me as a hired killer. Once this individual's guard was lowered, I then proceeded to swing my full gold purse at them, landing a blow square on the jaw and sliding into combat. Once you have wrapped up the roughly 70-hour campaign, DM mode awaits, allowing one person to take control of the game or to handcraft adventures. The toolset seems intuitive, allowing you to create short adventures or massive campaigns. One lovely addition to Divinity Original Sin 2 is the arena. Are you certain you're top DPS? Are you the sole reason your party is able to progress? Could you take on all three with a blindfold and still come out on top? Once again, everything here is possible. Don a blindfold to limit your line of sight and strap in for a PvP adventure, be it 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-1, or a free-for-all. Pitfalls to Divinity Original Sin do exist. None destroy the experience or the deeply immersive gameplay. The 4 races to choose from leave something to be desired, but are made up in spades with the diversity and possible combinations of classes. A lack of an identifying marker to assist in determining who has a quest adds to the realism and immersion. If you want quests, you have to talk to people, convince them to trust you. Deeply crafted lore, while engaging, can seem overwhelming at times. A warning to those who just randomly click through conversations. Reading is important in this game, not only for completing quests, but to gain the most of the deeply immersive world. Ultimately, Larian Studios' latest project has done a masterful job of replicating the sensations and experiences of a pen and paper D&D session. Have you ever asked the GM if you could steal from another party member? Would you try to teleport a boss across a river and out of combat while you handle the minions? Would you claim that all dwarves are racist towards humans after refusing to have your bag searched for stolen goods? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I highly recommend you convince 3 friends to purchase Divinity Original Sin 2 and relive the glory days. I highly suspect that 10 years from now, my best friend and I will still be saying, "Remember Divinity?"
Don't worry, I remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Misa Perfect with Second Nature Gaming. If you have enjoyed this review, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments about Divinity Original Sin 2, please place them in the comments section below.